Hey everyone, it's Tracy Martirana here from Holistic Wellness with Tracy. Welcome back. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button so that you never miss a future video. Today, I wanted to invite you into my kitchen to make strawberry oat muffins. I've been in the mood for something sweet but still healthy. And then lo and behold, into my email inbox pops a recipe for strawberry oat muffins. This recipe came to me from one of my favorite food blogs called Cookie and Kate. It's all vegetarian, often vegan, easily gluten-free recipes that are delicious and fairly normal. I feel like she doesn't use a lot of really weird ingredients. Most of the recipes are very easy. This one, when I picked it up, the only thing I had to do is go to the store and buy strawberries. Cookie and Kate is a blog, but she also has a couple of really awesome cookbooks, and I will share the links for all of that in the description box below. I highly recommend you check her out. She's great. Come join me. Let's get baking. I'm going to start by prepping my strawberries. I'm going to clean a bunch of them and then hull them and chop them up. I need, I believe, 2 cups. Yes, 2 cups of hulled and diced strawberries. So I will just set these aside and we will continue to mix up our batter. I'm going to preheat the oven to 400 degrees and get out my mixing bowls. I need a fairly large bowl and a smaller bowl. In the large bowl, we will add in our dry ingredients. So we have our flour. We need 1 1/3 cup of flour. The recipe calls for whole wheat flour. I assume you could probably make it with all-purpose flour. We're going to add to that 1/3 cup of oatmeal. This is just old-fashioned oats, nothing fancy. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. A 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. and a half a teaspoon of salt. I'm just going to stir this around just to break up the baking powder and baking soda and get everything blended together in the bowl. And we'll set that aside. Look, I've used every single measuring cup I own. In the small bowl, we will start assembling our wet ingredients. So here we need 1/3 cup of olive oil. And I assume you could substitute a vegetable oil, other vegetable oil if you wanted. Olive oil just tends to be a healthier oil choice. And then we need 1/3 cup maple syrup. We need 2 eggs. And we're going to just whisk this all together. Okay. Now we're going to add in some Greek yogurt. When I originally read the recipe, I was going to just use my own homemade yogurt, but then at the bottom she had a note that you really want the thick Greek yogurt, and my homemade yogurt is not that thick, it's runnier. So I decided to follow her directions and use the Greek yogurt. I also normally would probably just eyeball this, but I'm trying to be good and I will measure. I know it's going to be about 1.5 containers. The bad thing about baking is you really do have to measure. I'm not a huge fan of measuring. We'll add that in. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And we'll mix that in. So the next step is to simply combine the two together. So we're going to add the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. And it says to mix just until combined. You don't want to over mix it. This is what it looks like. And then I'm going to fold the strawberries in. I think that looks pretty good. And then the part I always hate about making muffins or cupcakes is the filling of the cupcake tin. I don't make cupcakes or muffins often, mostly because I hate this part right here. So you might see my cupcake tray is pretty sad looking. I almost got rid of it recently because I thought, when am I ever going to make cupcakes or muffins? And then I kept it. But it's pretty old and beat up. It was probably my grandmother's, to tell you the truth. So I always use the little cupcake liners whenever I do make anything. And next we're going to sprinkle the top with a little bit extra oatmeal and then a little bit of turbinado sugar. And now we're just going to pop them into the oven for about 20 minutes. After baking about 22 minutes, when the toothpick came out clean from the center, I pulled them out and have them cooling here on this rack. They look delicious and they smell amazing. I can't wait to break one open and taste it. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click that like button below. Doing so lets YouTube know that people are interested in content like mine. Again, my name is Tracy Martirana, and I use my knowledge of nutrition, yoga, Ayurveda, meditation, and herbs to bring you information and inspiration to help you live a healthy, happy, and balanced life. Thanks so much, and have a great day.